Hello to all my lovely friends out there. Hello, how are you? Well, today I'm going to be shopping around at the thrift stores looking for stuff like these lovely glasses that I bought for $1. And at the same time, I'm shopping for food when I find it cheap. I'm shopping for hot dogs. I try to get them marked down. I get the good ones for $1. Fish sticks. I try to find this stuff for $1. $1 sausage. You saw the beans I made. That was pretty good last night. Tuna, the good stuff, yellowfin. Eggs. I can buy those $8 for $1. Vienna sausages, 1 or 2 cans, maybe 1 can Vienna sausage, 1 can potted meat. That is quite a bit of food, actually. You can put the Vienna sausages in your top ramen. And chicken nuggets, the frozen packages for $1. So here's my dollar meat, if you want to take a screenshot. So what I like to do is, last month I bought dollar sandwiches, and I thought, if you buy a package of hot dogs, fish sticks, sausage, tuna, eggs, Vienna sausages, and chicken nuggets, you're really getting more food if you have. What I buy when I'm trying to stretch my food is French fries and tater tots. Or if you have already rice, then you can make rice pudding like I'm making tonight. And if you have potatoes, you can make potatoes and gravy. And then I'm looking for dented cans and packages and 50-cent food. I bought quite a bit of food yesterday. $1. I don't like paying $2 for a soda in the morning. I had to get that at Dollar Tree. Okay, so the vegetables that I like to get are green beans, corn, peas, and tomatoes. So that's a pretty good. Peas are very nutritious. Like, you can add peas to your rice. You can make pea soup. Corn, you saw I got the cream corn marked down. That was a great find. That's like finding 4 or 5 meals. Okay, so now I wanted to mention, in the video I did by the Christmas tree, and it was talking about the judgments that the Egyptians got. A lot of this, let's see, what do you want to call it? Occultism and religious variations is coming down from the Egyptians. So one of the gods that was an idol god was God of creation, movement of the sun, and rebirth, otherwise reincarnation. And you see that is kind of making a comeback, that when we die, we're not dying, we're coming back. The Christians say, you ain't coming back. So part of the judgments the Egyptians received was the reincarnation idea. Okay, I always thought that this was not accurate when people were saying, you know what, it is homosexuality, it is transgenderism. Not to say it's good, not to say, the Christians say no, but I had the feeling that was not what was going to bring the judgments. Because a lot of those people were child abused. So, I couldn't really see how that was going to bring the judgment on the whole nation. But these ideas of worshiping the world, the sun, the sky, reincarnation, a lot of people say that is doctrines of devils. And it's working its way into our culture. The secret doctrine is very interesting. A lot of Christians say there is no adding to or taking away from the Bible. So when you go, I go to various religions. I don't consider them 100% complete. I just take what I like and I leave the rest. But you'll see they have added books. They have, it's starting to rain. They have their ideas. Another thing is these pastors who have an idea on everything. I think they're to be avoided. I want to make mention about the book of Enoch. Okay, that's another one. It's raining. The book of Enoch is very interesting, but you will notice there is no mention to speak of Jesus or Mary. That is the red flag. Okay, now out here they want to hire EMTs and various healthcare providers to help the RNs because we're being overrun in the hospitals with the COVID. And we had a situation here in San Diego, and it was the inmates were let out of prison to help the firefighters fight the big fires, which was scary. But this is scary too. And then a lot of times when I was doing the nursing, I'm an EMT, I don't keep my license in anything. I'm just like a civilian. I'm not a license in anything. I dropped everything. But a lot of times the nurses would do the ride-alongs. They worked in the hospital and they make some pretty good money, you know, working, you know, with the ambulance. So I figure it would go with, so the people are coming out of the hospitals, the EMTs are in the hospitals and maybe going back to working in the ambulances. The healthcare workers that are not RNs that are helping the RNs will go back into the nursing homes. So although it may sound good, it could present some very bad hazards. You don't want to get sick. So this rain, yesterday I couldn't get any walking done because it was actually kind of way too cold. You know, all that you need is a cold or the flu. So you guys, be careful. It's not getting better, it's getting worse. Last year, we had the COVID spike in March, and it didn't play out until the end of the year when this thing started again. So it's a very bad time economically as well. So the main thing we want to do is try not to lose any ground financially. So basically, there's only two things you can do. You can earn more money, or you can spend less, or a combination of the two is the best. And so in my life, I told you I worked 2 and 3 jobs in low-end shops, but at the same time, I didn't spend any money. This year, I spent no money, basically, just a little money on food. And so if you're new to my channel and you don't have a stockpile, then as you watch my channel, you could say, like, maybe I can afford a can of pork and beans. Maybe I'll buy $1 meats. Maybe I won't even eat them, but at least they're there if I need them. You know, $7 for 7 $1 meats. Last month, you know, the $1 sandwiches, that was really cheap. And I would get home, you know, and eat a $1 sandwich and maybe some fries and chips. I'm also stockpiling chips. Or you might say to yourself, maybe I can find some dented cans. So let's say you have $20 and you buy some markdown meat. Let's say $10 in $10 increments. You buy some $10 markdown meat and cheese. You buy $10 dented cans like beans, like vegetables for 50 cents marked down like I did. Then you have, I could see people going without fruit. It's hard to find dented cans of fruit. Or you buy marked down fruit. I do that a lot. Fruit and salad, $10. And then you have $10 left. So let's see, you need bread, various kinds of pasta, things like that. And then you go to the food bank if you need it. I have seen online, and I don't know if it's everywhere, it doesn't seem like it's here. In this town, you can get social services, you know, food. You can go to the Catholic Church. You can go to the Adventist Church. You can go to the Salvation Army. There's a thing over here. It's for like battered women. You can go there. I mean, there's a whole bunch of, there's churches. We have these churches here. We have meals here. So if you're like, I think people probably are taking advantage of them. The Baptists used to do the food. I don't know if they still do. They had food where I went to AA meetings. Okay, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. And God bless you all.